Hi and welcome to SQL Injection Master Course. My name is Hitesh and welcome to this course. Below is my web homepage where you can access details about me and can leave your valuable feedbacks to me. I would be really happy to create a few more courses for you. If you wish that what type of courses do you require with me, you can simply drop that too. Now in this video we will talk about no-code injection. Now names might be different for every kind of SQL injection, but really you should understand the basic core concepts behind everything, and we will take enough lessons so that you can understand what SQL injection is, how you can learn more about it and everything, since it's a master course. So let us proceed with our SQL injection. And now what you need for this lesson is actually the lesson 2 zip file. Now if you're taking a course on some platform base, you have purchased it from some platform, then this file will be in your attachment. And if you have purchased this course directly from me, from somewhere, you can actually ask for this zip file from me as well. Just drop your email to my email ID, that is hitesh@hiteshchaudhary.com. You can simply leave your query here that hey, we want a lesson 2 zip file, but definitely you might be on some good platform, you have purchased it from there, and this file will be in the attachments. Okay, so what you have to do with this file, first of all let us travel to our desktop. Since this file is on desktop, here it is, lesson2.zip. What you have to do, you have to move this file, that is lesson2.zip, into /var/www in the master folder. Let me also travel to this /var www and master. If I do a quick ls, the zip file is here. I want to unzip this file, that is lesson2.zip. Once I do a unzip, now what can I do? Make sure that your service of Apache 2 is running. You can check a status by doing a status, and oops, a little typo, so it's already running. And you can also similarly check the status of your MySQL, or simply let's do start MySQL. In case we don't fall into any trouble, let me run my Firefox. Okay, so my Firefox is running. Now what can I do? Simply here I can simply write localhost, and previously we were in the lesson 1, we have already done that, and make sure you practice on that as well, because we will be applying the things what we have learned so far in the lesson 1. Let us move on to the lesson 2. You will find again a Sonic image here. The image is going to change and you have to actually bother about this image. This is really annoying and you have to clear the lesson very quickly. That's the only way you can get rid of this image. Previously I was trying to write a book on this SQL injection master course, but really writing in 300 pages, reviewing it, editing it, and again student reading out all these pages is really boresome. Okay, separate talks apart. Question mark ID equals to 1. Okay, some we are getting ID equals to 2. Okay, ID equals to 3. Okay, ID equals to 4. Guru 2, and if I do ID 5, thing and a noun. Okay, now what we learned so far is how to enumerate. We first give random numbers, then some random mixed with alphabetics, then some huge numbers, and then some special character in order to break the query. Now that's our only motive behind testing this application. Now what we learned so far, that if we apply a single quote, then the query get broke up. And here it is getting broke. Now what I have again see that we have to actually join this query again in order to make sure that whatever the things are between here in this space, we can actually put our injection commands. That's the goal here. Now let us, if single quote is breaking out this query, and if we apply a hyphen plus sign here, does that fix the query? No, it doesn't fix. Let me remove the plus sign. It doesn't again fix. If I apply a pound sign, that is not going to fix, but I have to give equivalent, that is %23, that is a hash sign equivalent for URL. It is not fixing. If I give a hyphen %20. That is not also fixing. Now that might be really a troublesome, because if you are not going to fix this query, what will happen actually if you do a order by 1? Okay, it's not working. Again an error. Order by, let's say, a very big number, it's again going to give you an error. Now because you are not proceeding in a structural manner, that you are not breaking the query then fixing the query. Now what is the best way to get out how to fix that query? My recommendation would be, in this case, would be a backslash. So as soon as you give a backslash, you find that in the previous lesson, if you notice down, if you give a backslash, let me show you that. It shows that there is a single quote after the backslash. And if similarly I proceed on to the lesson 2, I notice that there is nothing after the backslash. So that means we got nothing to fix. So what we can do, I can apply a hyphen plus sign. Okay, the query is fixed. So what I can do after that, I can put an order by, let's say, 1. It's working because we are nothing getting output. Order by 4. Unknown column in order 4. Order by 3. Okay, so we have got fixed it. Now also what I can do, I can write union all statement, that is union all select 1 2 3. No output. If you remember from the last video, we have to put a minus sign here, or you can make a number that is not out there in the database, like 55555, very big number. Likewise, I hope you got my point. This 2 and 3 are the number just being displayed out here. We have watched that in the last movie, that we can also replace this 3 by 9, and we are getting that. So that's the same thing. Now what you can do, you can get a current user from here, that is current underscore user, and it's root @localhost. You can play it around with the database name, that is database as a function. Yes, it's the database name. What you can do else here, you can find out the table underscore name from information underscore schema dot tables, where table underscore schema equals to, I can put a database here, or you can write security in 2 single quotes as well. Make sure at the end there is a hyphen plus statement to make the rest of the queries on the right hand side as to be a comment statement. Okay, we have got emails. Now what you can do, simply, if you remember, you can write group underscore concat, and this is a function, and you have to pass some arguments in it, and argument can be table underscore name. So we have got everything. So this was the challenge number 2, or you can say lesson number 2 that we have studied. Now I'll be leaving a few things on you. Find out the column name in this chapter. Now that's a pretty easy thing. You have to just replace table. Instead of table, you have to write column, and at the end you have to put table underscore name equals to, let's say, emails or users. Now that's a pretty simple exercise I would like you to do. Now in every chapter I'll be doing the less stuff, and I'll be teaching you the key concepts behind the breaking the queries, joining, and what can be the twist which is happening around. I don't really want you to go with the step by step procedure again and again and want to make you out bored here. Instead, I want you to teach the inner concepts about the SQL injections. So I have got pretty much clear with this no quotes injection. And really, one more thing I would really like to say you. In order you want to elaborate more of the things, what you can do, will do a quick ls, move into the lesson number 2, and find out how this was not actually taking even a 1 quote. In order to find out that, go to index.php and read out the source code. Now that's the best part about this series. You can actually analyze each and every source code in order to find out what are the mistakes, how we are actually able to broken. Source code is really important, and if you notice out here in somewhere, you will find that here it is. Here is our SQL query, select star from users where ID is equals to ID. Now this variable is not being encoded by any quotes or anything, and in case if you find out, you actually notice the previous index file which was in the lesson 1, there was a different syntax. Find out that and really keep analyzing the source code. That's the best way in order to get a lots of thing out of it. So that's all for this video, and thank you so much for watching.